And we are in Sukhasana, so just an easy, comfortable cross-legged position. Allow your eyes to close. Maybe your hands rest on top of your knees. Grow tall through the spine, relax the shoulders. Your shoulders are stacked over your hips, and your ears stacked over your shoulders. And just begin to focus on your breath here. You can remain in stillness. We always have the option to find some movement, maybe rolling the shoulders, maybe taking some gentle rolls through the neck, slowly from side to side, or just remain in stillness. And we'll see if you chose the movement, rolling the shoulders or circling through the neck, if you can find any of those kinks and just slowly work those out. And as you do this, we're going to try boxed breathing. So you can keep your eyes closed. Keep the spine long. Maybe complete any last rounds of the shoulders or the neck if you chose that. Empty out everything from the lungs. And then we'll inhale for a count of 2, 3, 4. Pause. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Pause. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Pause. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Pause at the bottom. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Pause at the top. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Pause. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Pause. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Pause at the bottom. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Pause. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Come back to your natural breath here. Notice if you feel any different sensations. Notice any changes in the pattern of your breath. And you can keep your eyes closed if you like. We'll make our way to a tabletop position. And sometimes it's good to keep your eyes closed even when you're in movement, just so you can really focus inward here. So stack the shoulders and the hips for your tabletop position. Drop the belly. Inhale for your cow. Exhale, round for cat. Inhale, gaze up. And exhale, round the spine. Inhale for cow. Exhale, eyes to thighs. Inhale brings you back to neutral. Tuck your toes and send your hips back and up for your first downward facing dog here. Rise up onto your tippy toes, bend your knees, and then we're going to shift forward into a high plank from here. Inhale. Exhale, slowly round the spine. You're going to make your way back to downward facing dog, really taking your time, pushing through the palms of your hands, arching your back like Halloween cat, back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward, same way, rounding through the back into your high plank. So just moving really slow, rippling through the spinal cord here. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Rise up onto your tippy toes, push away with your palms, send your hips up high. Inhale, ripple forward one more time. Arch the back, push through the palms of your hands, high plank. Last time, exhale, slowly make your way to downward facing dog. And then from here, maybe just pedal out the feet. Take any movement that you need. We're going to start moving into a little bit of some jumps here. I'll call them Malasana squats, Malasana jumps here. So we're going to try to get our heart rate up from here. So from here, from your downward facing dog, just jump forward so that your feet come outside your hands as if you're positioning for the yogi squat. So jump forward like your Malasana, and then jump back, high plank. Jump forward like you're doing Malasana, jump back, high plank. So that's 2. And just keep jumping forward and back. 3. We'll do this 10 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You can go ahead and stay in your Malasana yogi squat. Catch your breath. Hopefully your heart rate rose a little. Mine did. Find length through the spine here. Push your hands together in prayer, and then use your elbows to push your knees apart. If this is uncomfortable for anybody, this is a hip opener. If you have a block or a fat book, you can always sit. Take the level that you need on the block, if that's easier for you. So at the highest level, maybe at the second level, or maybe without the block. Just maybe kind of sway from right to left. Get some opening in your hips here. And then from here, plant your hands, step back into your downward facing dog. From here, inhale, right leg lifts for 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Swing it across to the left elbow, back to the right, back to the left, back to the right, and then take it back for 3-legged dog. Breathe in. On your exhale, cross your right ankle over your left knee. So you're still in downward facing dog, but your right ankle is crossed over left knee. And then slowly begin to walk your hands back towards your feet. Find your balance, and then lift up for figure 4. Your hands can be at heart center. Find your balance, root through the left foot, flex the right foot. Maybe reach arms up like chair arms. Sink the seat down low. Breathe here. And then we'll release the leg. bringing right knee towards our chest here. Hands can be at heart center. And then extend the right foot out long. Foot is flexed. Maybe see if you can lift the foot a little bit higher and hold, keeping the length in your spine. Knee comes back into the chest, and the left hand grabs outside right knee. Twist open to your right. So right hand comes behind. Maybe the gaze follows. Keep the right foot engaged. Inhale, come back to center. Arms reach up towards the sky. Knee is still lifted. And then exhale, step the right foot forward for crescent lunge. Inhale here. Bend in the right knee. Pushing off with the left toe, so your left heel is pointing up towards the ceiling. And that's gonna kind of push you forward to make sure that right knee is stacked over right ankle. Breathe here. And then we're gonna exhale, rotate slightly towards the right, keeping the arms up towards the sky, almost like you're just kind of peeking under right armpit. Rotate in the torso here. Hold it here. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Release back to crescent lunge. Inhale. And then exhale, left hand down, right hand up for a lunge twist. Draw right hip back to midline. Spread fingertips wide. Inhale here. If it's safe for you, if you have any foot injuries, you will avoid this and stay where you are. If it feels good to you, roll to the outer edges of your feet, so the blade edges of your feet. And then we'll lower the hips down to tap towards the floor. Right hand reaches towards left foot. Inhale, lift the hips, right arm goes overhead. Exhale, lower the hips towards the ground, arm follows. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dip. Inhale, lift the hips high. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, and go ahead and sit down as you are with your legs crossed. Right foot crossed over the left thigh. And we'll move into a twist from here. So right hand plants behind the hip. Left hand, left elbow twists and hooks outside right knee. Breathe here. Maybe the gaze is over the right shoulder. Think tall through the spine. For more of a twist in the cervical spine, you can take your gaze over left shoulder. So whichever option you like here. Gently release from the twist. We'll do a counter twist here. So just bring palms of the hands to your left side. Tap forehead down to the mat. And then lift back up. Find your way back to downward facing dog. So we'll do the same thing on the other side. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg rises. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Swing it across to right elbow. Back to the left. Back to the left, right. Again to the left. Send it back for three-legged dog. And then cross left ankle over right knee. Slowly walk your hands back towards your feet. Find your balance. Bend the right knee, flex the left foot, and then hands can come to heart center for figure 4. Sink the seat down low. Or you can reach your arms up like chair. Breathe here. Breathe out. On the inhale, straighten right leg, lift left knee towards the chest, and then extend the leg out long, foot is flexed. Hands can be at your hips or at heart center. See if you can lift the left leg a little bit higher and hold. Maybe it's starting to shake. Shaking is changing, so that's a good thing. Bring the knee back into the chest, and then right hand grabs outside of left knee, twist to your left this time. Left hand goes behind. Maybe your gaze follows. Inhale, come back to center, reach the arms high, and then exhale, step it forward, crescent lunge. Maybe you wobble, it's okay. From here, inhale, deepen in the left knee. Right heel is pointing up towards the ceiling. Exhale to find your rotation to the left. And hold. Your arms are reaching high. You're almost gazing under left armpit. And breathe. Inhale back to center. Exhale, right hand down, left hand up for twist. And then we'll roll onto the outer edges of our feet. And as we lower the hips, left hand reaches towards right foot. Inhale, lift the hips, reach the arm over your head. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. One more time, lift up, breathe in. And exhale, lower. And then from here, you can go ahead and make your way back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Take it across to the left. Swing it to the right. Swing it to the left. And send it back. Three-legged dog. Inhale here. Same thing, cross the right ankle over left knee. Walk your hands back. Find your figure four. Hands can be outstretched like chair or to heart center. And we'll add on here. You can stay where you are if you like. If you want a little bit more of a balanced challenge, your hands are at heart center. Begin to twist to your left and bring right elbow in the instep of the foot or towards the instep of your right foot. Difficult balance challenge here. Breathe in. And then slowly make your way to one-legged mountain. Extend the right leg long, hands at heart center or at the hips. See if you can lift the right leg a little bit higher. And the knee comes back and towards the chest. From here, you have the option to do just as we did before. So left hand can reach to the outside of the right knee and twist, or you can play with big toe extension here. So you can bring peace fingers to the big toe and extend right leg out long. Maybe you grab the outer edge of the foot and extend the leg long. If you have a strap, you can use that to help you, or grab underneath the thigh and extend the leg out long. Wherever you were, knee comes back into the chest, arms up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, find your crescent lunge. So right foot steps forward. Inhale here. And then we're going to dip our back knee towards the mat. Exhale. Inhale, lift the knee. Exhale, lower, tap the left knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Find your lunge twist. Left hand down, right hand up. Option to roll into the outer edges of the feet. Find one hip dip and lift. And then back to downward facing dog. Three full cycles of breath here. Inhale, fill up the lungs. And exhale. 1. 2. And 3. Your next in-breath, left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to elbow. Swing it over to the right. Swing it left, like a pendulum. Swing it right. Swing it left. Inhale, back to three-legged dog. And then cross left ankle over right knee. Walk your hands back and find your your figure 4 position. Bend the right knee. Flex the left foot. Sink the seat down low. Option to stay with hands in prayer or take your twist. So this time, twist to your right, send left elbow towards the instep of left foot. Find your drishti, help your balance. Inhale, release back to center. Left knee comes towards the chest. And exhale, extend the left leg long. Foot is flexed. Inhale, lift the leg a little higher. And then bring the knee in towards the chest. Take your option here. So right hand outside left knee, twisting to the left. Or you can play with the flexibility here. And maybe left hand grabs left toe or outer edge of foot and extends the leg out long. Breathe here. Hand can help lift the leg by grabbing under the thigh. And release. Knee comes back into the chest. Reach the arms high. And exhale, step left foot forward. Find your crescent lunge. We're almost done with this flow. Inhale here. Exhale, lower right knee to tap the mat. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Right hand down, left hand high, lunge, twist. Option to stay here or roll to the outer edges of the feet. Dip the hips down low. And inhale, lift it up high. Bring your hands back to frame the left foot. Step left foot back and lower everything down to the belly. From here. And we'll move into an extended cobra from here. So everything down to the belly, onto the mat, tops of the feet onto the mat. Bring cupcake hands outside the edges of your mat, forehead down to the earth. Inhale, lift the head and torso up off the mat. Find a mini back bend here. And then exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift into your cobra. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. This time we'll dip our right shoulder down towards the mat, twisting your gaze over towards the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dip right shoulder down towards the mat, gaze to the left. Inhale, lift. One more time each side. Exhale, left shoulder down, gaze to the right. Inhale, up to center. Exhale, right shoulder down, gaze to the left. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, lower everything down to the mat. We'll move into locust pose from here. So hands come along the sides of the body, palms facing down. On your inhale, you'll lift everything up off the mat. Tops of feet, thighs, torso, forehead. Your hands can stay on the mat or you can lift them up long. So everything is engaged. Pull everything into midline. Hold and squeeze. Continue to breathe. And then release. One more time. Inhale, lift everything up off the mat. See if you can almost balance on your belly button. Lift a little bit higher. And release. We'll move into bow pose next. So bend at the knees. Hands reach to grab the inner or outer edges of your feet or your ankles. On the inhale, push tops of feet into your hands and lift everything up off the mat. Draw knees in towards each other. Continue to breathe. Draw the shoulders down away from the ears, roll them back. Maybe you stay in stillness. Maybe you can rock forward and backward on your hips. And release everything down to the mat. Maybe windshield wiper your feet from side to side. Nice and slow. And then we'll make our way onto our backs. Moving into pretzel pose. So we'll cross the right leg over the left. And then reach up and hand grabs opposite foot. So left hand clasps the outside edge of the right foot. Right hand clasps outside edge of the left. And just gently draw the knees and ankles in towards the torso. Your head and shoulders are released onto the mat. You can kind of play around with maybe lifting the ankles or bringing the ankles in close to your seat. So just feel whichever position feels best for you and your body. I tend to feel it more when I draw my ankles in towards my seat. And then we'll release and take it to the other side. So left leg over right. Your hands will grab opposite feet. And again, option to lift your ankles high or let them drop towards your seat and just gently pull in. Breathe here. And release. One last time, cross right leg over left. Pick up your hips and just scoot them over to the right side, just an inch. Lift your knees on the inhale, and then on the exhale, allow them to drop to your left. Your arms can be open in a T or cactus arms. Your gaze can be up or to the right. Inhale, knees come back to center. Cross the left leg over the right. Scoot your hips just an inch over to the left. Draw knees in towards the chest. Inhale. And exhale, send them across the body to the right. Feeling a nice twist in the side body. Inhale, knees come back to center, unwind. Draw the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a great big hug. So wrap your forearms all the way around your knees. Draw your forehead in towards the knees like you're making the tightest little ball that you can. Just squeeze here. And then release. Go ahead and find the position that you prefer for your Shavasana. Move your clothing or your hair. Do whatever you need to do to get 5 to 10% more comfortable. Allow your breath to flow naturally. And just observe any thoughts that enter the mind here. Try not to analyze them. Just observe. Notice the breath. See if you can bring your attention to any areas of the body. Maybe that's holding tension that you can release. Or maybe that feels better after your practice today. Maybe you let something go. And from here, invite small movements back into the body. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Part your lips and let it go. Draw your hands to heart center, a symbol of gratitude. Think of something positive that made you smile today. The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. Namaste.